Pakistan would be a new Medina. In other words, the second Islamic state established after the Prophet Muhammad's creation of an Islamic state of Medina, which was later developed into Rashidun Caliphate. Pakistan was popularly envisaged as an Islamic utopia, a successor to the defunct Islamic Caliphate and a leader and protector of the entire Islamic world. Islamic scholars debated over whether it was possible for the proposed Pakistan to truly become an Islamic state. Another motive and reason behind the Pakistan movement and two-nation theory is the ideology of pre-partition Muslims and leaders of Muslim League, including Muhammad Ali Jinnah and Allama Iqbal, is that, to re-establish the Muslim rule in South Asia. Once Jinnah said in his speech, "The Pakistan movement started when the first Muslim put his foot on the soil of Sindh, the gateway of Islam in India." Muhammad Ali Jinnah. That is why Jinnah is considered the great Muslim ruler in the Indian subcontinent after Emperor Aurangzeb by Pakistanis. This is also the reason that the Pakistani government's official chronology declares that the foundation of Pakistan was laid in 712 AD by Muhammad bin Qasim after Islamic conquest of Sindh, and that these conquests at their zenith conquered the entire Indian subcontinent during Muslim Mughal era. While the Indian National Congress's top leadership had been imprisoned following the 1942 Quit India movement, there was intense debate among Muslims over the creation of a separate homeland. The All India Azad Muslim Conference represented nationalist Muslims who, in April 1940, gathered in Delhi to voice their support for a united India. Its members included several Islamic organizations in India, as well as 1,400 nationalist Muslim delegates. The Deobandis and their ulama, who were led by Hussain Ahmad Madani, were opposed to the creation of Pakistan and the two-nation theory, instead promulgating composite nationalism and Hindu-Muslim unity. According to them, Muslims and Hindus could be one nation, and Muslims were only a nation of themselves in the religious sense and not in the territorial sense. Some Deobandis, such as Ashraf Ali Thanwi, Mufti Muhammad Shafi and Shabir Ahmad Usmani, dissented from the position of Jamiat Ulama-e Hind and were supportive of the Muslim League's demand to create a separate homeland for Muslims. Many Barelvis and their ulama, though not all Barelvis and Barelvi ulama, supported the creation of Pakistan. The pro-separatist Muslim League mobilized peers and Sunni scholars to demonstrate that their view that India's Muslim masses wanted a separate country was in the majority, in their eyes. Those Barelvis who supported the creation of a separate Muslim homeland in colonial India believed that any cooperation with Hindus would be counterproductive. Muslims who were living in provinces where they were demographically a minority, such as the United Provinces where the Muslim League enjoyed popular support, were assured by Jinnah that they could remain in India, migrate to Pakistan, or continue living in India but as Pakistani citizens. The Muslim League had also proposed the hostage population theory. According to this theory, the safety of India's Muslim minority would be ensured by turning the Hindu minority in the proposed Pakistan into a hostage population who would be visited by retributive violence if Muslims in India were harmed. The Pakistani demand resulted in the Muslim League becoming pitted against both the Congress and the British in the Constituent Assembly elections of 1946. The Muslim League won 425 out of 496 seats reserved for Muslims, polling 89.2% of the total votes. Congress had hitherto refused to acknowledge the Muslim League's claim of being the representative of Indian Muslims, but finally recognized the League's claim after the results of this election.